Hello guys and welcome to today's STPL. No green screen today because I was running late back home from work. I kind of want to make my camera bigger, but it's going to mess me up for next time, but it doesn't matter. You can get to see more of Lottie now, so it's all good. But it should be some fun matchups today. There was unfortunately some walkovers in set 1, but it doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. Unfortunately as well, I forgot to submit my TL event, so I'm waiting for someone to, I've asked in the Brood War staff Discord for someone to accept my event, so hopefully they will do at some point soon that I can add it there, but should be kind of cool regardless. I did an interview with TL, by the way. If you haven't read it, you can find out more about my thought process and stuff like that, so check out the link in the chat. I posted it on the STPL TV Twitter as well in case anyone missed it, but let's have a look at the team rankings for today. I'm going to keep an eye out on Discord as well. I'm glad you thought it was a good interview. It took me a while to come up with some of those answers, but Esports John, who's the current editor-in-chief for Brood War, said that it was one of the easiest interviews he's had to edit because I was actually pretty good with words. So yeah, Custom Use, Soul Gaming are incredibly strong. They've only lost a single series, and that was against Valhalla. But going in to the final, well, we're in the final week. We've got 2 more days left, 8 more teams still to play. The teams left to play are White Clan, IRK, Rev, BuLL, EF, Ash, and DM. It's kind of cool. We've got a lot of teams that are very close to getting into the playoffs here, still to play. Now, Naz and NetWars and IRK won their Week 12 matchups, so they've kind of almost cemented their position. Yeah, they've won 47 games and lost 7. They're incredibly strong. Like it's crazy, and they've been picking up like all the best foreign players as well. They're kind of like creating a monopoly of Brood War. It's kind of funny and kind of scary at the same time. But other teams are starting to get a little bit better. They went the first half of the season without losing a single game, whereas now they're actually catching up a little bit. But they've got a lot of really strong Koreans as well. But so the teams we're going to see today are White Clan, BuLL, Ash, and Valhalla team. Now, Valhalla and White Clan, they're actually both super high up in the standings. If Valhalla team or White Clan lose and the other one wins, the first and or the second and third position could swap around. Neither player or neither of them can drop down below third. But obviously, depending on how these matches go, we could see White Clan steal second. Valhalla team are going to be up against Ash. That should be a lot of fun. Ash, obviously, a very strong team this season. They started off kind of like they started in Season 1, where it looked like I wasn't sure how they were going to do, but they really surprised all of us by doing very, very well. We're also going to have... Who's the other team that's playing? BuLL. BuLL unfortunately gave 2 walkovers in this upcoming series, so might be a bit difficult for them. They may end up dropping out of the playoffs, but I did give them the ultimatum of Season 3. They have to sort out the walkover situation or they won't be joining. So let's see how that goes. Let's have a look at the player rankings as well, just quickly, while we're still waiting for the TL event to be accepted in the calendar. I'm not sure if you have any power to do that, Tardad. I know you're just a writer, so you probably don't have any calendar permissions, but the top 10 players in the STPL ELO rankings, we have Scan and Noob at the top, very close to each other. Just behind them, Kogut, DeWalt, Famasi, Spire, Eon Zerg, Taitu, Dragon, and Yeti. Now, a lot of people will be surprised by this, but there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 non-Korean players. And there is 4 Korean players in the top 10, which is kind of cool. And yeah, it's Noob as in Adjunct 12. I can't remember what his Korean name is, but he's on Seoul. He does pretty well, as you can see there. Scan, definitely without a doubt, one of the best players in the entire tournament, but other players are close by. Kim Bum Soo. No, it's... Wait. I'm not even going to try and say that. I'll do it on like when I do Custom Star League. I'll keep trying to do the Korean names and then failing. But let's have a look at today's matchup. Starting us off here for our first match is going to be White Clan and BuLL Team. Now, White Clan, a very, very strong team. They're 2-0 over BuLL Team previously. It doesn't matter. Is it Kim Bum Soo? It's not important. I know it's not important, but I like to try. But BuLL Team, they've done pretty well in this season. They did a lot better in Season 2 than they did in Season 1. And essentially, they went 6-6, so they're pretty much tied up. Just unfortunately, the final team they're going to be playing against is someone in the top 3 of White Clan. So let's have a look at the matchups we're going to be seeing today. Starting us off, we're going to have a ZBT between Fairy and Reina. We're going to have a TBT between Yes Man and Flymeo. And then the next 2 games were walkovers in favor of White Clan, so they're not too important. We'll just kind of ignore that they're happening. It would have been a PvP and a ZVP, so who cares about that? There's no Terrans in either of those matchups, right? That's how it works. But we could have seen the Korean Zerg stack, who isn't the Terran stack, which is really confusing. I really hate that. But let's have a look at our first 2 players. Starting us off here for White is going to be Fairy, the X-Height Sparkies Pro. He's got a 60% win rate overall. He's had some wins against some good players and some losses against some Tardad. It's a different sack. But he's had some losses against some surprising players as well. Like he lost against Essen to a Special Tactics. Then we're going to be having a look at his opponent, which is going to be Reina for BuLL. Obviously, Fairy from South Korea. BuLL is from Bolivia. Reina is from Bolivia even. Reina's got a 53% win rate. Not doing too bad. He's 6 wins, 3 losses against Zerg. He also fell victim to Essen Special Tactics on Neo Arkanoid. So it's kind of funny. We've got Bishop's team is the next series. So with the series after this one. Yeah, most of BuLL are from Bolivia, but there's some Peruvians and Chileans as well. But Reina's a pretty good Terran player to watch. He's arguably the best player on BuLL, so it should be a lot of fun to see him here. And the map we're going to be going into is going to be Neo Arkanoid. Neo Arkanoid, pretty cool map. One of the more balanced maps in the league, which is kind of funny to say given how strange it is, but neutral buildings absolutely everywhere. I mean, we're in week 13 now. If you haven't seen the STPL by this point, where have you been? There's been so many good games on this map, and unsurprisingly, we're probably going to have another good one. Bishop is in VT. He's in Valhalla team. But let's load up our replay, because apparently I've not done that, and that's kind of an important part of actually casting the games. So I'll just quickly load that one up. If someone's able to, by the way, if someone can bump my thread on Team Liquid for today and just say it's live, because my calendar event still hasn't been accepted, which is a little bit frustrating, but I did do it super late last minute. There's not many calendar people, and unfortunately I'm not a calendar person, so I can't do it. So yeah, we can't watch the replays without the replays. But let's head into game number 1. It's gonna wait. Okay, one thing I need to double check is if the game audio comes through. Yes, it does. Okay, we're fine. Let's head into game number 1. It's Fairy versus Reina, and it's going to be on Neo Arkanoid. Okay, starting us off in the top left-hand position, we do have Reina fighting for BuLL from Bolivia as our Magenta Terran player. And his opponent spawning down here in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the Grey/Silver Zerg fighting for White Clan from South Korea. It's Fairy. Okay, Custom Muse asks, I am always your age. Anyone told me about you? I always wonder. Are you asking what my age is? I don't quite get the question. If you're asking what my age is, I am 29. I'm 30 this year. I'm already 30 in Korea. If I was Korean, I'd be 30 right now. I was born in 1990, yeah. It's a scary thought that I'm going to be 30 soon. Maybe I'll have to do something like Hazely Nut did for her 30th and do a Brood War tournament. Well, not that I'm already doing them anyway, but maybe I'll do like a special tournament. No, it's not my birthday today. It's my birthday in July. I'm 30 in July. But if you want to throw me some money and say it's my birthday, I'll take it. It's not my birthday. Okay, so we've got a... I need to concentrate on the game here, guys. Wow, I'm losing focus already. Midlife Crisis tournament. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we'll do it. But we've got a spawning pool, obviously. We saw a... I think that was a 9 pool, 10 gas, 12 hatchery, which is fairly normal on this map. There's not really too much you can do early on. But that's how we go.
Doesn't take a telepath to know what you're thinking.
Oh geez, CRVT, thank you so much for the 10 subs, man. Welcome to all the people who got the subs. You've got all the cool things. I hope you know it's not my birthday. I'm really, I really hope you didn't think it was my birthday, but thank you so much for the support, man. CRVT, if you don't know, plays on Rev. He's also a very good Protoss player, so always fun to watch. People saying happy birthday subs. Not even my birthday, but I'll take it. Okay, we've got Reyna going for an expansion as well. Looks like he went for a barracks expand into gas, so fairly normal on this map as well. Now, Fairy's built his hatchery up here rather than by the gas, so he's going to not be able to get the gas for a while. Both players killing the Chrysalis here. Going to be able to expand and everything's looking pretty good. Spire on the way here already for Fairy. He's going for essentially one gas Spire for the time being off of 2 hatcheries. Now, that isn't super normal. Oh my goodness. Bueno, they didn't put StarCraft 1 in the top 50 strategy games of all time. What the hell? Rock, Paper, Shotgun, I stopped reading them a while ago because they started doing like really weird articles that I didn't really care about. But not putting StarCraft 1 in the top 50 strategy games is ridiculous. Like, I'll admit, depending on your taste, there's maybe like 4 or 5 that could be number 1. You've got Warcraft 3, you've got Age of Empires 2, you've got Total Annihilation, StarCraft 1, and StarCraft 2. Right, and Dune 2, I guess, and maybe Red Alert 2 and Command & Conquer. They're, like, arguably at least in the top 10. Like, all 10 of them are really, really good. Yeah, Tardad, there's definitely 50 RTS games. Like, I don't know if you remember, but when I was a kid, I remember going in to look at the PC gaming section in, like, game stores, and there'd be so many, like, trash shovelware RTS games. It's kind of funny. But they found 50 without putting StarCraft 1 in. That's insane. Okay, so double racks coming on in here. +1 is coming in too. So it's going to be a +1, most likely 5 racks for Reyna, but I mean, he could just stay lower on range. Now, the muteless are coming in already. 6 muters are here whatsoever. VT Game saying he would like that Quintessence map in the STPL. It's not going to be in the main season. I think I've already figured out what the map pool's going to be. I'll possibly announce it to patrons over the weekend, and then I'll announce it properly in a couple of weeks. Not 100% sure yet. There's still a few maps I'm undecided on, but I think you guys will like the maps I picked this time. Beehive is not in there. There's no vote this time, but maybe Season 4 will do a map vote or something for one of the maps. Admittedly, I am kind of undecided on a final map, but it's not Sin Gamer Gohan either. Or Shin Gamer Gohan. I'm not going to say what the maps are. I'm not going to do it. You can't trick me into doing it. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise. But I will say there's going to be at least one map in there that you probably have never heard of, which is fair enough, but it's a Korean map from back in the day, so... And there's definitely no FS or CB. Okay, the muteless aren't really able to find too much here. Reyna's doing a pretty good job defending, although he has really overdone it on his turrets. Like, admittedly, yes, there's going to be no way Fairy can break into any of these bases. Like, he's not going to be... Well, it's almost like... Oh, that's a nice move. Getting the Marines in between the turrets and the muteless, causing a problem. Essentially, when you're going for bio like this, spending this amount of minerals on turrets is a problem, because it means you're not building barracks, you're not building marines. And let's count the turrets, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7, 14. He's got 14 missile turrets, which is crazy. Yes, you're not going to die to mutelisks, but you're not going to be doing anything else. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, it turns out one of the maps for Season 3 of STPL is actually Uther Party in Warcraft 3 Reforged. You have to play that the Mario Party style map, that's it. The other one's also Warlocks. Warlocks will be the ace match. You gotta win on Warlocks if you want to win. Hey Radley, good to see you, man. Now Fairy is up to 3 hatcheries now, going into Hive. 3rd base is done, so 4 hatcheries even. You've heard the news in car radio. What news is that? Oh, the fact that we're leaving the EU tomorrow. Yeah, it sucks. Now Fairy running around scouting for any hidden bases. Thing is, the people who voted to leave the EU, I shouldn't... It is tomorrow. That's when we go into our transitional period where we keep all the stuff that we've got at the moment for now, but eventually we will leave. It's so stupid. I know there's probably some guy in chat like who's like, don't talk about politics, right? But this is an important thing in my life because my entire life I've been an EU citizen and they're taking it away from me. I'm going to lose my ability to, like... And not that I have the money to freely go work or live anywhere in the EU at the moment, but if I wanted to, I could before. Now I can't. Thank you. All the people who voted Brexit, thank you so much. You guys have voted to make the country worse. Well done. Now, nice scan going down on top of the Hive. Going to check for the 3rd base as well. Going to see the double ultra. Now, this is pretty good when you go for a lot of ultras. He's obviously going to be on 3 gas, 3 bases. And he's going to get double ultra upgrades to get them out as soon as possible with as many upgrades as possible. Wait, Reyna... Oh, he scanned the other base. So he's just checking what he's seen. This is like super ultra. And let's check the upgrades. He's on 1-0. He's got 2 attack going. Where's the armor upgrade? Does he have any armor upgrade? Like, if you don't have armor... Oh, yeah, you do. So he's going for 2-1. And it is good that he's gone straight into +2 attack, because if you don't have your attack upgrades against Ultralisks, you are not going to have a very good day. Now, the Mutilus, they don't have any upgrades, I believe, but I can't click them. No, they do have one Carapace. But there is a lot of Mutilus. Well, there's not that many Mutilus here. Hey, Agate, good to see you. Radley saying 2 Ultra Caverns. Still could be taken by 1 dude.
W3.
Oh, Scourge on the vessels, not looking good. That was a nice move there. Legit, I respect your right to vote, and I'm not going to call you out on it, but I just feel like you've made the wrong decision, if you're being serious. Now, looks like Reina wants to take a 3rd base here, but still unable to do so, and unlike his other bases, he doesn't have a million turrets over here, so these Mutilus are going to be quite strong, at least for the time being. Now, the one benefit Reina has is he can create these small choke points, which the Ultras are not going to be able to break through. Now, obviously, with the double upgrade or double Ultra upgrades finishing up, which they already have done, slowly but surely, these Ultras are going to be able to break through the buildings in the middle, and Reina is really only going to be able to kind of turtle up. Now, one move he can go for, which would be very good, is if he goes for a lot of starports. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to build a few vessels for now, but honestly, I think the best thing he can do in this situation is go for mass dropships. The one thing about Ultras, especially on this map, is they are very immobile, but 4 armor is about, well, 4 armor is technically already done. Defiler Mound is done. We've got double upgrades coming in. 5 armor is about to finish. Now, this is definitely not looking good for Reina. I'm not going to lie. No +3 attack coming in. Certainly not a position you want to be in. Wow, he doesn't... Wait. What happened to +2 attack? Why did he cancel +2 attack? He moved +2 attack onto the other engineering bay. Why did he do that? I swear he was getting it from that top left one. Oh, it was always there. Okay. Oh, he is going for a lot of dropships, but look at this. He's got a lot of links, a lot of Ultras trying to find their way through. Here comes the Dark Swarm. The Dark Swarm going to be so effective back here. Got to keep an eye on what exactly is going to happen. Obviously, there's a lot of fire bats in these bunkers. They could be quite instrumental. Hitting complete, that is such a weird thing to say. But the fire bats, unfortunately, they're not going to be able to do too much against the 5 armor Ultralisks. Now, you can pull back your bio as much as you like. But the Lings are still going to be able to push forward. The Ultralisk here taking a lot of damage. It's too much. GG. And Reina taps out Fairy. Wins game number 1. And yeah, one thing I will say is I brought this up before with Gyro, but essentially, like, White Clan is... it's not a very good name outside of Korea, is it? Oh my goodness. And that's... that is just confirmed by what what Incomplete just said. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that's kind of funny. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, then when we get back we'll go into game number 2. It's going to be the final game of the series as well, as White Clan have already won the series 3-0. But let's see if Mio can beat Yes Man. It's going to be tough, but we'll see when we get back after this short break. Toss a coin to your content creators, oh Valley of Plenty, oh Valley of Plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your content creators, a friend of humanity. Okay guys, welcome back. We're going to be heading into our second game of today. I know today is going to be pretty quick, at least you think so, given the fact we've only got 2 games here. But this is going to be a TVT. Starting us off for White Clan is going to be Yes Man. Now Yes Man has only won, or he's only played 3 TVTs, but he's won 7 in his last 10 games. You're missing the music. I don't think you are you? Or are you missing it on the other video? That's weird. Okay, well, not too sure what's going on there, but Yes Man, a very strong player, ranked 19 in the STPL. And his Korean name, according to Casamuse, is Kim Min Ho, which is kind of cool to know. But that, you know, like everyone, Casamuse, is kind of cool. Whenever I need to know who someone is, I just ask you because you know exactly who they are. It's brilliant. His opponent gonna be for BuLL. It's gonna be Fly Mio. You know Korean players, but that's what I mean. You know all the Korean players. Like I know all the foreign players, and you know all the Korean players, so it's all good. But Fly Mio from Bolivia, kind of like the second best player on BuLL. He comes out a lot. He's got a 40% win rate, 2 wins, 3 losses against Terran. He's been up against some tough Terrans. So let's see how he's going to do as we get into our second map of today. It's going to be Carthage 3. Now, Carthage 3 has been pretty balanced apart from TVZ, and we've had a lot of TVTs here. Now, part of the reason for that is because it's so good for TVT. It's very easy to split. We could very easily have an hour-long game here if things go to plan. Otherwise, we'll have a very short series. But regardless, let's get into game number 2. It's Fly Mio versus Yes Man. Okay, starting us off in the top left-hand position, we do have the Black Terran fighting for Fly Mio. Fighting for BuLL, it's Fly Mio. And his opponent spawning down here in the bottom right-hand corner, fighting for White Clan, it's Yes Man, as our Red Terran from South Korea. And as Casamuse points out, this is going to be an 8 racks here in TVT, so this could be an incredibly quick TVT here. It's a 7 racks even, which is even weirder. You don't normally build a racks on 7, so I think this is probably going to be either the quickest TVT you've ever seen, or it'll end up being one of the longer ones, because whenever TVTs happen and the cheese fails, that's when things start to get weird. Now, is Yes Man going to play greedy? No, he's not. He's going to get his own barracks on 11, so I mean, realistically, this should be pretty easy to hold on to. There shouldn't be any problems whatsoever. You'll have your own Marines. Obviously, Fly Mio, if he wants to, could pull all his SUVs and go super all in. But that doesn't really work in TVT. Against like TVP, it can work. TVZ, it can work as well. But in TVT, because both of you have SCVs, you both have Marines, it's not really worth it. So okay, so Yes Man isn't going to be able to scout this, which is a little bit unfortunate for him. Let's see if he plays greedy. No, he doesn't. He does build his first Marine. Now, yeah, Fly Mio actually goes for the barracks building SCV here, by the way. So, it means you're subbed, Casamuse. You got a gift sub from someone. Is beaver a bad word? It's not that I don't like your language, but, like, saying I'm a beaver is kind of an insult, so that's why I timed you out. But keep it in English in chat. Okay, so Yes Man isn't going to be able to scout this, which is a little bit unfortunate for him. Let's see if he plays greedy. No, he doesn't. He does build his first Marine. Now, Fly Mio actually goes for the barracks building SCV here, by the way. So, it means you're subbed, Casamuse. You got a gift sub from someone. Is beaver a bad word? It's not that I don't like your language, but, like, saying I'm a beaver is kind of an insult, so that's why I timed you out. But keep it in English in chat. Okay, so it looks like Flymeo is going to wait, and this is very clever. Now, you can accidentally wait too long, so this could be a problem. Now, he's going to wait until 5 SCVs and push. Luckily enough, he's pushing before the factory finishes, so he should be able to get the Vulture when it spawns. But yes, man, going to send out a second SCV here. Going to see that there is, in fact, Marines here. He sent that out because he got into the main, didn't see anything. Now, there's only 2 Marines against 5. Now, nice target firing by Yes Man already, but Flymeo getting a couple of kills, but he has lost 2 of his own Marines here. He's going to have to micro pretty well against the SCVs. Looks like he's going to lose another Marine. Is he going to lose another Marine? Yes, he does. The SCV getting a snipe there. Now, the Vulture comes out, and this is the end of this rush. When the Vulture's out, there's nothing you can do. Now, he does have back at home a factory building. Vehicle lag. He said me no lag at the beginning. And that's it. A 3 minute 55 TBT. Albert saying it's GG in Bolivian, oh my goodness. Oh man. But yeah, that was definitely a world record game there. It wasn't the fastest game ever. But that was a fast TBT, so there we go. What we'll do is we'll add all the other games to the tally. So that was a 4-0 sweep for White Clan, which is going to be good for them against Valhalla team at the top. BuLL are speedrunning the STPL. Turns out if you want to speedrun your series, you just don't turn up to your games. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. I must admit I would have preferred to see BuLL put up more of a fight, given the fact that they were very, very close to actually getting to the playoffs, but looks like we're going to have Kane Yang here winning over whoever his opponent was, and Sack wins over Ugox by walkover. Now let's have a look at the results. Where are we? I'm looking at completely the wrong screen. I need to figure this out. Oh, by the way, the funny thing is, I've been working on a lot of like Season 3 stuff, so I've got a load of different overlays designed that I haven't had before, and it's going to be interesting trying to use them, because they tick in pretty quickly, so I'm not looking forward to that. But we'll have to see how that goes. Let's take it on over to the results screen, then we'll go for another very, very quick break, and then go and see the second series. So we've got a 4-0 sweep here for White Clan. Fairy winning over Arena. Yes Man winning over Flymeo. Kane Yang getting a walkover over Dark. And Sack getting a walkover over Ugox. That essentially means that BuLL are not going to be making it, as far as I'm aware, into the Season 2 playoffs. A little bit unfortunate, but it was kind of their own design. They were so close. And then 2 other players decided not to show up. So, I mean, there's not really too much you can do about that. I've warned them that they won't be tolerated doing that all the time, and if they do it in Season 3, if they do stay on, if they do it too much, I'll just kick them out, because as much as I like watching BuLL play, having a really sad series like this to watch. Yeah, CRVT gave out 10 subs, and you were one of the lucky subscribers, so essentially it means you get to use my channel emotes. So if you click the like smiley face in the bottom right, you'll see the different emotes under the STPL bit. But yeah, that's essentially like Twitch's version of the Afrika fan system, where you can like sub for a certain amount a month, and you use the emotes. Okay, let's go to a quick break, and when I get back, we'll have series number 2. It's going to be Valhalla team versus Ash.
Outside.